Well, hello there boys and girls, and welcome to episode 5 of the LudicLP. At the end of episode 4 I left you on the edge for two things. Number 1, my big announcement, and number 2, I was killing things. You'll see I'm actually in a different ship. This is the Thrasher. I think I've actually shown... yeah, I lost one in episode 3, didn't I? So I shan't bother telling you too much about it. But I am going to show you how I'm fitting it. I've already bought a few things. Now you see here, these guns actually look different to the guns that I used before. These are the artillery guns that I mentioned earlier. Earlier in episode 4, that is. Sorry, I'm recording it the same day that I'm recording episode 4. So, for me it's earlier, for you it's like the next, I think it's Monday? Yeah. So yes, these are artillery. They're longer range, but they do a little bit less damage overall. So that's what that is. So I'm going with those, and I've already worked up my fit. I know I can fit this. It's just a matter of buying the things. So with these artillery guns, of course, you can't actually. No, that's not what I'm searching for. Stasis. You can't track as quickly as you can, so if something's orbiting you pretty quickly, you can't easily shoot it. So we need a stasis web of fire. I was hoping for 2, but apparently they've only got 1 in this station, so we'll go ahead and buy just the 1. We can always rip the other one off the rifter if we need to. So items, drag it onto the ship. And we also want a... Why are you disappearing? That's not what I want. We also want a 1 meganewton afterburner, so we'll grab that, and plenty in the station, and they're plenty cheap. Yeah, I can't be bothered. That looks fine. Buy that, put it on. And what else was I putting on it? Oh yes, damage control, of course. Damage control, not control, control. Pick that, and is that the cheapest? Yeah, that's the cheapest. Buy it, put it on. And what else? Oh yes, gyro stabilizer. I don't think I've shown you these before. Gyro stabilizer. Basically what it does, or at least what it's meant to do, if we read the description, gives a bonus to speed and damage projectile turrets. The way it does that is by using gyroscopes to stabilize it, or I don't know. Basically it makes it easier to shoot things, but the effect that it has actually is a 7.5% fire rate of fire increase. Did I buy it yet? No, I've not bought it yet, so is that the cheapest? No, that's the cheapest. No, that's the cheapest. There we go, buy. And there we go. So you put it on, and that basically helps to counteract, if we have a look here. Where are we? Attributes? No, is it attributes? Fitting? Description. Roll bonus. 50% bonus to optimal range. So apparently it increases rather than decreases. I thought it increased the range. So that's actually okay. That's really going to help, which means this is actually meant for destroying at long range, so that's good. As I say, if you look at the show info, you actually get a different accuracy fall off. 8. Actually, where's the optimal? Optimal of 13. Okay, so that's. I'm not complaining. That means I can shoot things from further away. And if they get too close, I can always just stasis webify them in place. So that's basically that fit done. So I'm going to head over to Ilfranfrick, was it? Ilfranfrick. Let me just check my bookmarks. Ilfranfrick, yeah. So, set destination. I'll undock and I will see you there. Right, so we're just warping off to the complex again. Hopefully no one has gone in and killed the stuff. I'm just going to go over a few of the basics that I've already gone over before, because we have actually changed weapons. Don't forget, show info on the thing, right click show info, and look for your optimal range. That's on this one, basically 13.9. I'm going to take 5 off of that, that makes 13.4, so click anything, but you need the orbit thing. You just right click on the orbit and you put 13400. That's is that right? Yeah, that's 13.4. So we've got that, and we find something. Hit orbit, and apparently we've selected those. Oh, I should have turned on my thinger. You see, I've not actually got much in the way of a tank. Basically, it's got more shield and armor, so I'm hoping that will help. But we're gonna see if we can get this kill pretty quickly. Now you'll notice the longer range weapon here will contain less ammo, and it fires less frequently. But it does do more damage per shot. It does work out to less damage over time, but it's basically fine enough for now. So just keep on selecting things and orbiting them, and hopefully they won't kill you. And ideally this destroyer will stay out of their optimal range. You can see they're not doing much in the way of damage to me now. So, I seem to be doing it right. Oh, and Eva's gone and ruined my surprise. Yep, I've trained corporation management. That's what I'm going to do. Later in this episode, you will see me start my new corporation. I'm going to go ahead and call it Colludo. Again, with the Latin. It basically means play together. Colludo, Colus, or I think is the word, is our base for collude, and Ludo being the term for play or games. So that's where that came from. Let's get this thing popped out of the sky. As you can see, I'm doing much better this time, although I'm starting to take damage on my armor. Yeah, always try to fly the best ship you can, but conversely, don't fly what you can't afford to lose. A lot of people will tell you that, and if you forget it, you'll get it shouted at you. If not by me, then by your court mates. What the hell is still hitting me? Oh, it's that tower sentry thing, isn't it? I'm gonna have to warp out and kill it, aren't I? Give me a sec. Warp out. Dock. I'm gonna have to warp out, repair myself, and take that out pretty quickly. So I'm gonna leave the camera running, but I'll probably fast forward it for you. Right, so I'm warping to it, to the destination. In fact, if I stop it, I can more easily show you what I'm wanting to show you. When you warp to things, I've so far been doing warp to within 0, but you can warp at a different set of distances, 0, 10, 20, 30, 50, 70, 100. Now these guns here, they have a optimal range of 13 point something, so we're going to warp in at 10, because that's close, that's within our optimal. Don't forget to turn on damage control and reload, and yep, even bigger guns, even smaller ammo capacities still take 10 seconds. It's crazy. You could quite literally load just one bullet and it takes 10 seconds. I don't get the logic in that, but it's there. So hopefully this will put it so that our problem here is within optimal range. Oh, and it is, so we lock it and we turn that on. Orbit. And you see I've done quite a significant amount of damage to it already. And hopefully that'll keep me relatively safe. So as I say, don't worry about warping out if you absolutely need to. It's not a worse thing to do. It's perfectly sane. I mean, you want to keep your ship. I mean, I've actually insured this time. Actually, see, it's insured for the max for however many days. So that's the sentry gone, and orbit. and oh no, I've actually had the warning, so I've got to warp out again. Hopefully I won't go into structure. Oh no, that's my structure warning. Crap. Come on, come on. Warp faster. Warp faster. Oh, there we go. Oh. So, yes. My damage control has saved me again, because no doubt that would have killed me. So I'm gonna rip the tank off of the other ship, and I'm gonna fit it on this. So I'll see you back out there. Right, actually, I've had a look at it, and it actually has more in shield than it does in armor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slap a armor thing on it, see if I've got any. Oh no, that's in the other place. If you press Alt T, you can also click on this. But if you press Alt T, you can actually look in remote places. So I'm looking for a shield extender. I don't have one, so Alt R for the market, and rather than deal with all that. Shield extender. I don't remember how to spell shield ever, so yep, there we go. I before E apparently. Small shield extender. Would we be able to get away with a medium shield extender? Prerequisites? I don't have the thing for it. Oh, apparently I've never actually fitted a shield. So yeah, there's that. So what are we gonna do? Do I want to train it? No, I don't want to train it. I'm just gonna go out like this. I'll see you out there, guys. Right, so we should just be landing in the complex any minute now. But I'm gonna quickly tell you something that I should have told you already, and that is about aligning. Now, if we click on the station we're working out of and click this, it will actually start slow boating. That's basically just crawling towards it, towards the school in its general direction. Now you've seen when I've been warping. Oh crap! Damage control. Yeah. You've seen when I've been warping that I've had to turn for it and then get up to speed. If I do this, basically the instant I try to warp in its direction, I'm basically already there, and I will warp instantly, which is crazy useful, basically, crazy useful. So, how are we doing here? Well into armor, of course. Let's see if we can't kill more of these things. No, we've got the warning, so we're warping out again. See, press dock, and I'm warping. Well, hello again. Yeah, small shield extender. I figured I'd try to give myself a chance. Now, obviously, I can't fit it, so I need the skill, so I'm going to have to go over to Amold. Why an Amamaki, though, you ask? And there's a perfectly good reason for that. Amamaki is low security space, which means if I try to go in there, I'm probably going to get exploded quickly, which isn't nice. I tried it once. I don't like to talk about it. Anyway, let's get that going, and I will see you back at the complex. Right, so I'm back, and I'm just warping back to it. You see, I've actually left myself unrepaired here, unfixed. I'm gonna chance it. I'm just hoping that my damage control will be plenty for the time. I've warped in at a distance of 20, so hopefully they won't kill me too quickly, and hopefully they won't be where I'll land. So get in there. Everything's disappeared. Ah, and now we know why. You have a look here, you've got 2 yellow wrecks. They belong to someone else. So yes, this is probably a good time to tell you about wrecks. Wrecks, I've already told you, if they're filled in, they've got something in, otherwise they don't. But I've not told you that they can be different colours. If they're yellow, like this, then that means that you can pull something. No, you can't pull anything out of them. It means they belong to someone else. This cold must be going to my head. If it's blue, however, it means that whoever owns it has relinquished all claim to it. So if I go abandon wreck, yep, you can see it's gone blue. So that's how that works. So we can actually go ahead and delete that refuge. Delete, remove location, yep, that's fine. To be honest, talking as a experienced player, try to keep your bookmarks as clean as possible, because you will just confuse yourself otherwise. I don't know how people manage to keep as many as they do. I just try to keep it cut down as much as possible. Obviously when you're in nullsec you do need a lot of bookmarks so you can get away from places quickly. That's the whole thing that I'll probably go into 100 episodes from now, but there you go. Oh good lord, 100 episodes, I can't be planning that far. So I guess it's time to finalise our final surprise. The announcement, the corporation. So let me just make sure I've not actually left anything in here. Oh, I did. There we go. I can't just drag it onto the ship. Drag it there. Close that, and here's where we're going to figure out where we're going to base ourselves. So I've currently been doing that out of Balginia. I've been doing the missions out of somewhere. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. That's France. Oh good lord. Ilinfrick, is it? No, Ilinfrick is where I am. Oh, now I'm just confused. Oh no, Ilinfrick is where I've been doing things. Yeah, okay. So here's what we're going to do instead. Is that how you start it? Yes. Set destination. It's 5 jumps from where I am, so I'll just cut to being over there, and we'll get it underway. Alright, so here we are in Easter. Easter 3, Moon 1, Republic Security Services Assembly Plant. It's a station, join it. And I've gone ahead and created the corporation. Here it is, Colludo, with a fancy little icon and everything. Tax rate of 10%, I don't know. It could go down, it could go up, all depends on how popular the corporation becomes. And it may say applications are disabled there, but by the time you see this video, we should have open applications, and you just head on over, or search for this, the corporation. I don't know how you quite search for it. Oh yes, Alt-E, and choose corporation, or just corp ticker, and you can put P space T, but the corporation is called Colludo. You just right click, and well, somewhere there will be a thing, I don't know, there you go, you right click on it, choose info and apply to join. You're currently a member of Colludo, so applying for membership doesn't make much sense. No it doesn't, Eve, well done. That's crazy, I didn't think they'd actually do that. So yes, go ahead and join. We're open to everyone, from the most seasoned of veterans to the newest of noobs, and especially to you, my friends on YouTube. So, yes, fly safe, and don't fly drunk, because you won't be able to shoot your guns in the right direction, and that would be bad.